Good afternoon, Fariel. So here's how you solve this problem of if a to the power of x equals b to the power of y equals the product of a to the b to the power of the product of x to the y. If that's true, then proving x plus y equals 1 is as easy as these few steps. Firstly, we're going to take the logarithm of all three of these terms that we have. Now we know we're going to end up having to use a logarithm because it's to the power of x to the power of y. We're going to bring the x and the y down. So I'm going to use just generic logs here. I'm not going to define what base it's at, just using the fact that it's the same base. And I'm saving myself from having to write log to the base 2 or log to the base 3. It's just the same all the way through. You could have picked log to the base a, log to the base b, and it simplifies the problem a little bit. But this proves it works for any log that you pick. So if we take the logarithm of these three things, we end up with these three terms here. And using the rule, which says we can bring down the power to in front of the logarithm, I do this with all three to end up with x log a, y log b, and xy log ab. Now doing it with all three, usually if a question gives you 3 bits of information, you're probably likely to use all three. So this is what I'm doing here. The next step is to focus on this term here. We can apply one more rule to it, and that's the product rule of this bit here. We can split it, it becomes x to the y times by log a plus log b. Notice that it's xy times both of these things. With that little bit of handy information, we can set it back to what we had before. Just like this. So I've got x log a plus y log b equals what we've just times down. And the last step, and the leap here, is to divide through by log a. This would also work if you would divide through by log b, but let's keep it simple for now and just divide by log a. So I'm going to end up with x coming from that term. Divide by log a and I get y log b over log a. And divide this, I get 1 from that bit, and log b, apologies for the handwriting there, it's terrible, divide by log a there. Not so good yet, but if you notice below, I take this y, and I expand the bracket with just the y, I end up with y plus y times this little bit here. And if you notice, that term there is equal to that term there, the equivalent. And we said that that equals x. So if you combine all that information together with is x equals x bracket y plus x. And that simplifies down nicely to 1 equals y plus x, or x plus y. And we are done.